What if I told you that there's a population of people whose DNA doesn't fully match anyone alive today? Not North African, not Sub-Saharan, not European, their own thing entirely. And that thing doesn't exist anymore. They lived 7,000 years ago in the Sahara Desert, except back then, it wasn't a desert. It was green. We assume that ancient migration corridors mean everyone mixed together. Two approximately 7,000-year-old mummified individuals from the Takarkori rock shelter in Libya got their full genome sequenced in 2025 for the first time. This is the first time this has been done for anyone from the Green Sahara era. Instead of confirming the Sahara was a highway between North and South theory, the DNA showed something nobody expected. This population had been sitting there, isolated, for tens of thousands of years. Like the one relative who never leaves the hometown. Except this hometown used to have a river running through it. Basically, the ultimate I don't do connecting flights family. 50,000 years of staying exactly where they were. The old assumption was that the Green Sahara was a migration bridge, people moving freely between North and Sub-Saharan Africa. The Takarkori genomes show almost no genetic exchange with Sub-Saharan Africa at all. This lineage split off around 50,000 years ago and just stayed put. These two women lived 7,000 years ago, and their DNA is closer to 15,000-year-old foragers from a Moroccan cave than to anyone living a country away. That's not travel. That's isolation on a level most of us can't even imagine. In a world with group chats, it's like a satellite that got launched 50,000 years ago and never once synced up with anything else in orbit, just circling, alone, the entire time. And somehow, that's the normal one, not the weird one. This lineage carried a unique, in-between amount of Neanderthal DNA, 10 times less than people outside Africa, but more than people living in Sub-Saharan Africa today. This find directly overturns a textbook assumption that the Green Sahara connected populations, which had stood for years before this genome data existed. This entire lineage, deep, distinct, isolated for tens of thousands of years, no longer exists. It didn't go extinct in a dramatic collapse, it just dissolved into later populations and vanished as a distinct group. So the group chat did eventually get a new member, just 50,000 years later than everyone else. So did herding, actual agriculture finally arrive because a wave of new people showed up? No. The DNA shows almost no new migration. The cattle herding lifestyle spread through culture, people copying ideas from neighbors, not new people replacing old ones. Don't undercut this with hedging. Let the ideas moved, people didn't, twist land as the actual reveal. So somewhere under the sand, there's a genetic lineage that lived through the greenest chapter of the Sahara's history, stayed almost completely isolated for tens of thousands of years, and then quietly disappeared. Not through disaster, just through time. If it took full genome sequencing in 2025 to even find this lineage existed, what else is still sitting under the sand, waiting for someone to finally ask the right question? Comment below. Does a population count as extinct if its DNA is still partly inside people alive today? Or is that a different kind of survival?